friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It is Tuesday again, and that means it is time for me to sit down and talk to you a little bit about how my week went, and I'm going to weigh in for you. I have been on a weight loss journey since September 2023 this time around, but I have been on a weight loss journey off and on pretty much my entire adult life. I have been heavier than I am now. I have been lighter than I am now, but I've consistently been unhappy with my weight, and I've tried so many different things to take the weight off, which I've been successful about, but I've never been able to keep it off. So the journey this time around is a journey to lose the weight and keep it off for life. So I have been documenting my journey here on YouTube. Most recently, I have been doing a combination of calorie counting as well as counting Weight Watchers points, which seems to be working pretty well for me right now. And that is basically what I did all this past week. If you watched my weigh-in last week, you heard me talk about how I was getting a little burned out with tracking, especially tracking in multiple places, both my FitnessPal as well as my Weight Watchers app. I was just getting a little burned out on it, so I took a little bit of a break last week, and I said last week in my update that I was planning on getting right back to it, and I did. Tuesday rolled around, the start of a new week. I immediately got right back into tracking and doing the things that I needed to do. Tuesday was great. I was under my points. Wednesday was great. I was under my points. Thursday was great. I was under my points. Friday, I went just a couple of points over, and it was kind of all downhill from there. This past weekend was a holiday weekend, and I definitely enjoyed it and indulged. Our original plan was to go camping. We have a camper that sits on a campsite. We try to go as much as humanly possible. It was our plan to go for the holiday weekend, and that ultimately did not happen because my youngest son ended up playing in a soccer tournament over the weekend. It was like a huge tournament that involved like 400 different teams of all ages, this whole big thing. My son's specific division was 4 teams. He played in multiple games over the course of the 2-day weekend, and the location that we were at had a ton of like food trucks and things like that. We were doing a lot of kind of eating out. We also did a ton of walking. I got 10,000 plus steps on both days that we were at the tournament, which is unheard of for me. My average is closer to like 2,000, so definitely got a ton of movement in, really got out, enjoyed the weather, enjoyed the fun food. We took Austin and a couple of his friends out for breakfast one day between games. We went to IHOP, so there was a lot of eating that was not on plan. By the way, they did end up winning their division of the tournament, which was so exciting. It made for a super, super memorable weekend. And then, of course, we had Memorial Day on Monday, which my husband did a pulled pork out on his smoker, which was phenomenal, but there was more eating there. So when I stepped on the scale this morning, I wasn't really sure what to expect. It was sort of like half really, really good week, half really kind of loosey-goosey week. And I just kind of told myself, whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna get on the scale, I'll document it for you guys. It's just 1 week out of this journey, and then I'll move forward. And so that's what I did. Last week when I weighed in, I had gained a little bit of weight. I told you guys that I didn't think that was fat gain. I thought it was definitely water weight from having a few drinks at my sister's house the day before weigh-in. Even though I was sort of off plan and taking a break from tracking, I was still eating pretty mindfully. So even though my weight was up, I was pretty sure it was just water weight. And that does seem to be the case. When I stepped on the scale this morning, I was exactly 254. So 254 pounds is down from last week when I had that little bit of a gain. It is also technically down from the previous week by 0.2 pounds. So I'm back on track. I didn't have a huge loss. I just sort of lost the water weight I gained last week, but all things considered, considering the fact that I ate corn dogs from a food truck this week, I had ice cream, I had IHOP, I had, oh, what else did we indulge in? That beautiful pulled pork meal. Like, I ate a lot of really good, satisfying, like delicious foods, and I'm satisfied where the week ended up. I've been saying all along that this is a lifelong journey. Not every week is going to be perfect. I hope that long term I will have more good weeks than bad weeks. I apologize for the sound of my neighbor cutting his grass. He just decided that now, right in the middle of my filming session, was the best time for him to do it. So it is what it is. I'm gonna just keep on going. But yeah, it's a lifelong journey. Some weeks are gonna be better than others. This week I would classify as just sort of like mid-week in terms of my health goals, but a fantastic week in terms of making memories, in terms of my son winning his tournament, just overall being a really fantastic week. In terms of my mental health, like 10 out of 10, phenomenal. So even though my weight didn't drop a ton, I'm still totally cool with it. I am hoping to have a really great week moving forward. I think that I am finding a really good balance between, you know, eating really healthy when I can, still enjoying the occasions that pop up here and there. And if it means a little bit slower weight loss overall, I'm totally okay with it. I feel like depriving myself of these things and opportunities that come up is a recipe for me feeling deprived, and ultimately will lead to binge eating, which is what I have experienced in the past. So I'm really, really happy with how the week went and how this journey is going overall. I'm down a total of, what, like 35 pounds, 33 pounds, something like that. I'll put it up on the screen, since September of 2023. And since January of 2024, I've lost this much weight, which I think I'm still on track to hit 40 pounds lost in 2024 before my 40th birthday, which is in November. I really think that this like slow weight loss is the maintainable weight loss that I've been searching for all this time. At least I hope so. So I'm just gonna keep it on. I appreciate you so much following along on my journey. Linked down below are all of the women in the Health and More in 2024 collaboration, which I've talked to you guys about a whole lot. We are still all on this train of posting videos, talking all about our health goals in 2024, whether it be weight loss or mental health or financial health. We are all on this journey together. It's been so much fun being involved in this collaboration, and there's no end in sight. We're going all year, and I definitely feel like I've made some lifelong friendships through this collaboration, so that's wonderful. I'll link all of the channels below. Make sure you go check them out. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope that if you are focusing on your health goals in 2024, that you are finding a lot of success with it. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me where you found success and where you have struggled. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.